Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we are here again for our weekly angel reading for October 15th through the 21st, 2012. And I'm sure all of you can see that we have kind of a new layout here. And what I wanted to do was include, I was feeling guided to include a message from the Archangel's Oracle deck, to see what Archangel we should work with each week, and what messages or theme do they bring to our weekly reading. And then I wanted to also work with the fairies, because the fairies are really important. And I know that we're all really working very hard to manifest. We're going through so much change and shift right now, shifting in our physical reality in our world, that it just seemed very appropriate to get some guidance from the fairies, who are, if we're going to look to anyone as a great resource for manifestation of physical things, we definitely want to work with our fairies, and as a way as well of staying grounded and integrated, keeping the spiritual and our integrated into our physical bodies, as well as the physical body of the earth, and keeping that frequency integrated and grounded. So let's take a look at what kind of messages we're going to get for this week. And the first cards will still remain as they were in terms of the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and the weekend. But also additionally, these cards are going to represent focus for the week, so that we can see the story behind all the cards, the action, and the outcome or lesson that we will learn. So this just adds another dimension to the reading, and so hopefully you will get a lot from it to help you and further assist you in your own spiritual transformation. And so in my meditations this prior, what I was getting is that for us to really trust our hearts, to continue to follow our guidance, and that as we've been doing this, is that it's been leading us on the right path. And I'm sure that you've all been discovering this, and I'm getting a sense as well that this week also is going to begin to reveal to us some aspects of the hard work that we've been doing. So there's a feeling that this week is a harvest time, the beginning of harvest, where we're starting to recognize that some of the things are ripe for picking, and so you're going to start to notice in your creative projects, as they're showing me in your creativity, you're going to get a sense of ideas that are going to start to flow through to you. This is a week of abundance, whether it comes out some way as a financial abundance, or creative ideas, or just interactions that bring a lot of gifts to us. So Jesus was showing me that as we stay the course that we've been on and keep our faith, that this process will become faster, and so that we'll close that gap between what we're trying to manifest and the actual having of it. And he was showing me a bridge, but it wasn't like a large bridge to cross a large river or something. It was just a bridge, maybe over a creek or a pond. So it's not that far away as what he was trying to indicate in that vision. So we're getting into better times. It's going to start to feel a little less vulnerable, I feel, from here on out. So we just have to keep our faith. And so let's take a look at the Archangel card, and let's see what the theme that this Archangel brings to us, and his message. And so the card is overcoming difficulties, and the archangel, as you can see, is the Archangel Jeremiel, and he says that the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Well, this really speaks to what I was getting in meditation. It's a confirmation, and this is really beautiful. As you look at the card, you see this mountain range, and the archangel is well above the mountain range, which that obstacle. It's definitely, there's a sense that you're going to get over it. You're the point from where you are is clear that you're high enough to get over that obstacle and that any hurdles that you've been finding in your life. You're going to start to rise above them. And what I'm really drawn to is what's beyond that mountain range, the beautiful, powerful energy that is there, and it has the sort of the colors of the sacral chakra, and that whole desire, so that what we're going to find over there and what we've been desiring, our manifestations are very powerful. And so we're already getting a glimpse of what it is that we're going to see, is what Archangel Jeremiel is saying. And then I'm also my attention is drawn to the light above the archangel's head, and it kind of comes through almost like a breakthrough. So there's a sense that this week, the theme that we're going to see a lot of breakthrough, again, of ideas, or anything that has to do with your personal goals right now. So let's take a look at the first card for the beginning of the week. And we're working with the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins card, and I thought it was very interesting now that I understand the first card, because the element of water is usually in the subconscious and our emotions. And so it's very interesting that we're working with these cards, because we know that Archangel Jeremiel is like the psychologist archangel. And so he helps us with past life reviews, once we've crossed over, rather, reviewing our lives after we've crossed over. Not so much past life, and also reviewing our life while we're here. So he can help us to understand the psychological meanings behind what has transpired in our lives. And so let's look at this first card as the focus card and as the card for the first part of the week, Monday and Tuesday. And it says a helpful person. And the first thing that I got a sense of is a feeling of something, this help coming from within. So, a connection with your own inner strength is starting to rise within you. Also, that there may be some helpful people to come to you this week that may help facilitate your goals and your creative ideas, and help you resolve if there's any finances or something, maybe about a job or maybe coming through, or just some kind of news. So, let's take a look at what the card says here. So it says, someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. So really, I'm getting a sense again that, week just feels like very bubbly, like things are just rising to the surface. A lot of good things and good opportunities. So just really paying attention to all the forms of help that are going to come to you, and ideas and other ways that it may show itself, and just keep our awareness open. Stay very high, like in the Archangel card. Keep that high perspective of source and higher self consciousness, and you will just really notice the blessing. So to not get caught up in our fears is really what's going to help you to stay aware and just trust and have faith. And let's take a look at the middle of the week, which is also the action for Wednesday and Thursday. So let's see, it says synchronicity. And another really great card here, because I'm getting a sense that you don't have to worry about what this help is, or if it's a person, or if something is coming, that you're going to actually, the events are going to be divinely orchestrated. And so this gives me even greater hope, the feeling that what we're looking for we're just going to align with it. And so the card says, your prayers and questions are being answered by a synchronistic event. Notice them in order to increase their flow. So again, paying attention to the signs, we see the theme in the week. So as far as the action, you don't really have to do much. Your only job is as a being is just to have awareness and notice through your awareness from your higher perspective. Stay connected into the heart energy, and everything will synchronize for you beautifully, whatever it is that's coming up. But again, it's still that feeling like that of like something's coming, right? And so we just be open to how the form that it takes. All right, let's look at a card for the weekend, and this is an outcome or a lesson that we'll learn. And so amazing, it says treasure chest. And if you look at it again, there's that sense that I had in the first card, and it also really works along beautifully with the theme for the week, overcoming difficulties, because we see this beautiful golden energy, and she opens it, and the look of surprise on her face. So there again, there's that sense of just being open to the awe and wonder of the universe. And remember, miracles are acts of love, and that love comes in all forms and shapes and sizes. And so we just really have to be open this week, is what it looks like. And so it says, an unseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. So I get a sense that whatever you have experienced during the week and what happens, it's going to give you either the ideas that are going to really help you to create a lot of new abundance and joy, laughter, peace in your life. And so that, over the weekend, I get a sense that you may be sitting down and just kind of fleshing out some of the ideas that you've gotten, and that you'll have a sense of how to put those plans into action. Okay, and let's take a look at the card and see what the fairies have to say as a final outcome. Oh wow. And it says problem resolved. So wow, there's that sense of she's holding a snake and she has butterfly wings. So again, there is a transformation that has taken place. The snake we think of as sheds its skin and leaves the old behind and moves forward. And so the fairies are definitely confirming that some of those major problems that we've been concerned about were definitely going to be behind us. That if you've been looking for a way to finance something, or you've been looking for a job, or if you've been searching for a new career, or if it's something in a relationship or relationship with yourself, whatever this is, reading really resonates with you specifically, that's all being put behind you now. And it's very interesting that there's a water element as well in this card. So I'm getting a sense that what you may want to do is really do anything like just that allows you to cleanse, to just wash away that old, and so that you can really be present in the new. And you see that she's just looking directly ahead. She's not looking back at all. As the fairies are kind of giving me sort of a sense that we should pay attention to this. So don't worry about what's behind you, what has happened. Just keep your focus forward. And so as we close our reading for this week, and we just look at the overall picture here, this has a great deal of promise for us in this week. And try to stay hopeful, stay prayerful, stay positive, really get a sense and stay grounded. Stay very grounded. Also, they're reminding me about that maybe, you could be at the office, because it told me, before, and it could be a person that you may meet at your office or somewhere where you may be out somewhere. So just be open to wherever that can happen for you this week. Remember, again, I hate to be redundant, but I need to say it. Remember that abundance comes in many forms. Okay, and so one idea may not look like specifically what you think it is you were wanting, but that may lead to the next step. So just remember that no matter what happens in this week, it's not far off. You're getting very close, and all you have to do really now is to keep your state of being, to stay very grounded and stay very much aware. So keep working with your meditations, keep journaling. As this work will really, really help you to assess the world around you, and where you are, and what you're attracting, and what you want to attract and what you don't want to attract, based on what the feedback you see happening around you. And so I want to thank you for joining us again, and thank you for your comments, and ask you to give us a thumbs up and rate our videos, and share these videos with others whom you feel could use this guidance, and it sends you so much love and angel blessings, and surrounding you and your family and all those you care about, and your homes, your pets, all of your things, with wings of love. And until we see each other again next week, God bless you.